Morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. Hope you're having a good one. It is Thursday, so we got 2 more days on the charts here, and then I will be taking Saturday and Sunday off. Hopefully, we're going to have our baby Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. He still hasn't come yet, for those of you guys who are asking. Thank you so much for the kind words in the comments. All right, guys, let's go over Ethereum. So quickly going to cover the short trade, and then we're going to go over the metrics, and I'm just going to give unbiased data. That's what I do on this channel, guys. We're going to look at the metrics for Ethereum, the long and the short trades. I'm also going to show you guys the long trade setup here to make sure you guys are perfectly set up for the best trade for a long position if and when we start dropping down here, maybe getting a little bit of a retracement. So let's start here. Everybody who ended up entering into the short trade, you guys know that we take the full amount. Let's say it's $10,000. We take a quarter of that, $2,500, and we place it at 4 different limit orders. First one at $26.38. The second was at $29.98. The third one was up here at $34.78, and then the fourth one was at $39.63. So at the moment, because you guys ended up getting in your first limit, and then your second limit was hit, basically you ended up getting a better break-even entry. So your entry is actually at 2,818. Guys, if you're following this channel, I promise you guys, we're going to use really, really, really good risk management. So it looks like this trade is down 10.03%, so 10% down. No, all of our traders are only down 2.5%. Like, the whole account for traders is down 2.5%. Like, it's nothing right now. So what we aim for on this channel is very, very secure trades with really good risk management, with good metrics. Now, guys, the metrics aren't always going to be true. I would say strongly that they are 75 to 80% of the time accurate. And this is the nice thing. Guys, where are the metrics, like all indicators, all metrics, all of your guys' data that you're using to call trades, they're all going to fail at some point. It's just something we need to account for. But where all of the metrics, the indicators, the news, the fundamentals fail, our risk management strategy immediately makes up for all of it. That's why we haven't lost a trade on this channel yet, and why people are doing very well. And a lot of people with hundreds of thousands of dollars are using this exact website, the tradeconfident.io. So let's go over and see what we could be seeing here. We did end up breaking this ascending support line. I was watching this yesterday, and I was like, man, if we break this, this could be where we start seeing a move back down. Now, I do want to point this out that the divergence is still active, and this is possibly what we could see a strong move down for. Now, I do want to show this. The Fibonacci retracement is a thing that I've been showing actually a couple users, and I was looking at this yesterday. I was like, hey, if we pull the top of this and then we pull the bottom, we have a 50% golden ratio at the top here, like literally like right at about 5,000. Like we're looking at 2,499. Let's just call it 2,500, excuse me, 2,500, not 25,000, 2,500. So that is where I think we could possibly head if the Fibonacci 50% retracement stays true. Now, I will show you guys exactly where I have my long trade set up for my exchange. They're right here. I'll go over that in a second if you guys want to follow me on this. Okay, let's go over the metrics to get an idea of what we're seeing and what we could be seeing coming into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So for Ethereum, these metrics will update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys come over here, snag your membership. It's $49 a month. You get access to all the trade calls as well as all the metrics for the top coins here. Okay, the emotional index is showing us that we are now pushed into the greedy section. I called this out yesterday that we're most likely going to be pushing into greedy. That's exactly what happened. So now that we see that, guys, I am expecting us to see more confirmation of this dropping. Now, this is going to update at 8 a.m. We've already started to see a drop in the market. What are we at, like 6% in here? We ended up dropping 6.51%, and currently we're sitting at 4.78. So this could be the precursor to a move down, all right? So let's keep moving down here. This is a very bearish sign in the market. Let's take a look at history. Last time we got up into the excited area, we dropped. The previous time before that, we dropped. The previous time before that was the all-time high. We obviously dropped, and then we saw drops in the market here, drops in the market there, drops in the market there. So a very, very accurate metric to help us call what the future could hold, okay? Take a look at long versus short trades for Ethereum. Short trades, as reported yesterday, have done nothing but skyrocket through the exchanges. Like, short trades are up drastically right now. That is part of the reason why I ended up calling a short trade for everybody, and everyone is only down at the moment 2.5%. Like, you're doing really good on this. Like, yes, it could have gone up higher, and it did go against us a little bit, but, I think most of you guys have probably seen, down 25 and maybe 30 to maybe 50 to 80% in your account sometimes. So 2.5% is very, very measly. It's very small. We're using really good risk management, though. That's why you're doing well on this. Okay, short trades are skyrocketing. Long trades are evening out here. If this metric comes out, and make sure you watch this over the weekend because I won't be able to show this to you guys. Once you have your membership, watch over the weekend. If these short trades at all increase like we saw over here and long trades decrease, a very strong bearish sign in the market that we are going to start heading back down further, okay? Let's keep moving down here. Long versus short trade risk. Very simple. Are you looking for long trades today or are you looking for short trades? Well, this is very clear that it's a good place for a short trade, okay? Even possibly a great short trade. Just simply look in the past here when we've got up to these areas. It's when the market's overextended, and this is where you want to be looking more for short trades than long trades. Hey, if you come down here and you see a great long trade when you wake up, historically, that's an amazing place where it's going to bounce, amazing place for a 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 bounce, okay? I'm very repetitive on this because I want you guys to see that what we're doing here is we're not getting emotional about this. We're taking strict data. We're using back-tested results, past results, and we're helping ourselves predict the future. What other metrics or indicators are out there that we're going to use to help us do this? I really don't believe there are any, okay? Between metrics, between on-chain metrics, these metrics, and indicators that we're using, like, there's really nothing else. Fundamentals and news can help support, moves up and moves down, but I know a lot of people end up selling the news and actually end up buying the doom. So that doesn't really work out. This is the best thing we have in our pocket to help us call and make profits in crypto. Well, in institutional smart money. So the smart money here is very interesting if you guys are looking at this, is that we are still accumulating this on the short side here. Yes, people have come in and they've taken money out on the shorts. They've made money here. The people that are currently in the short trade, you guys, all I suggest here, and I'll cover this in a second, is that you guys just hold it. It's very simple. The risk management will take over. You're doing really well. I want you to watch this though. If this starts heading down very fast and we start pushing down to these lower levels, and this starts pushing back up into the good long trade section, this is where you guys really need to be focusing on your buy limits. And I will go over that in this video today. Make sure they are set up correctly because that's when we're going to get triggered in and ride this thing back up, okay? Very quickly here, support and resistance prices. If we drop back down, I am looking at 2,700 to be a place where we could get caught in the market. I will be going over that as well. So I want to just point that out. It's the greatest structure support we have is at $2,700, $2,699 cost average buys. If you guys are coming in, you bought any of the green lines, you're in ridiculous profit right now. Is basically what that means. Taking a look at exit points, once we're in the long trade, I will be using this to look to take profit, 25%, 50%. This is usually where we get red marks before we see drops in the market, before we see drops. I know these are very small, but this is better to follow this because it has historically been a great place where we see drops in the market, and doesn't mean you have to take your full position out. Maybe 10%, maybe 25%, maybe 50%. It's just another metric in here that helps you guys gauge and make money in the market because you are using good metrics. Okay, live trade. Here's what I want to go over. We're going to end this video because there's nothing else to talk about. You guys are doing really good on this. I know a guy yesterday that actually did $80,000. $80,000 on the ADA trade that was called out the other day. I personally am not in ADA. Let's be really clear about that. But I ended up showing you guys how to get into this trade. He was up $60,000, then he emailed me again. He was up $80,000 on ADA. So maybe I'll try to go over that today, and if I can get permission, I'll maybe blank out his name and I'll show you guys that email that I got, just because it's really fun for you guys to see how people are doing. Okay. Let's finish with this. If you guys want to get into this long trade, go to the front page at Live Trades and then scroll down to Ethereum. You guys can go to any of these, but I'm going to use this as an example because we're obviously on Ethereum right now. So these are the exact buy limits that I have. Now, please understand this, guys. As price structure updates, I'm going to be updating these. So if price structure does something crazy today, I'm going to update this, and they're going to be updated, and they're going to be new at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If something happens tomorrow, I'm going to update it then. Something happens over the weekend, Monday, they're all going to update. So please check back here, as this will always give you guys the best trade setup. Again, if you have $10,000 you're trading with, whatever amount you have, break it into 4 equal sections, not financial advice. Break it into 4 equal sections. The first 4 yellow lines below the white dotted line, or simply the live price wherever it's at. Find the live price. The first 4 yellow lines below that, those are the 4 buy limits you're going to enter into the exchange. If we start moving down, you'll get picked up. Okay, and then the first yellow line above the white dotted line, or the live price, is your sell limit, where you're going to take profit. Now you can choose the first one, the second one, or the third one. Doesn't matter. I highly suggest you guys just get a sell limit in so you guys can take advantage of this. I was in GRT. I woke up the next morning and I saw that it went up 55% on GRT, the graph. And I kicked myself because I was like, oh my gosh, why didn't I have a sell limit in my order? So I'm never going to trade ever again without having a sell limit. So once your first buy limit is hit, make sure you guys are setting up your sell limit. So just in case you see a spike in the market and you want to take advantage of a 55% move like I missed out on in the past, you guys are set up. I'm never going to do it again. I will always be taking advantage of that. Here's the last thing I want to end with you guys, and then we'll end this. That this strategy, guys, no matter when you enter in here, as long as you're using the risk management here, if the price goes down, it's in your favor. because you're going to get a more favorable entry price every time you hit a buy limit because your dollar cost average entry is going to move down. You get favor as the price moves down, and once you hit this and as the price moves up, you obviously have favor because you're in the profit. This is the best way to trade, and I honest to God believe, guys, that if you guys are over here and you're taking these trades, you guys will easily make back your $49. Like, I've done this with you guys on here. If you're simply just following the trades that I've done on here and you're using $5,000 like I have, or $10,000, you don't even need this much money, honestly. Like, we've already done $546. We did $260. We did $207. Like, the membership fee is so small. So I'm not going to turn this into a marketing video, but I say that just to say this. Like, guys, I do think the metrics we have over here are very, very solid. And we have been predicting this drop for a while, and getting your trades ready over here, not just on Ethereum, but for Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Cardano, Ripple, all of these, like literally all these guys, click into anything. They have live trades set up and ready to go at the best buy limits in here, and they will be updating. If you have questions, guys, read this or simply just email me at btradeconfident@gmail.com, and I am so happy to help you guys. So God bless you guys so much. Let's see what happens with Ethereum. We're just hanging out. We're just being patient. That's all we're doing right now. We're just going to be patient for the pullback, and then we'll see what happens. If you guys want the price versus the one money flow, or the trend exhaustion, or the trend dashboard, those indicators are in the description, as well as the first comment of this YouTube video, and they'll be going up September 1st in a few days here. So make sure you guys snag those. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.